We can hit the 5.0 if you want.
All right, guys, welcome back to our live 2018 ATA coverage. We are here at the Tactacam booth. I'm with Aaron, who is going to show us the brand new Tactacam 5.0, just released. So, Aaron, show it to us, buddy.
Well, we've got 3 of them mounted here to our bow. This year we're going to come out with a 5.0 and a 5.0 wide. The whole premise behind Tactacam is the fact that it sees like the human eye sees, so it's real depth perception for hunters when they're out there filming. You're not going to get home and see a 20-yard bow shot look like it was 80 yards away. So what we actually did on one of them, because we want the whole package to be as easy as possible for the average Joe or whoever to get as many angles as possible, right? So we came out with a 5.0 wide. So as you can see here, it's actually pointing back at the shooter. That's made to get you in the shot, and then you got the other camera pointing forward to get the other shot. So we'll bust this camera out of here. And this is the 5.0 regular camera.
So what's the difference when we went from the 4.0 now to the 5.0? Technically speaking, what are the changes?
All right, man. So the 4.0 had a max resolution of 2.7K. We've upgraded that to 4K. The zoom on this went from 5 times zoom up to 8 times zoom, so that's pretty awesome. And we actually integrated a real-time image stabilization into this camera.
And that's huge for us bow hunters, right? Because your bow is going to shake a little bit when you shoot. So now we've got some additional image stabilization. The zoom is great, too. Because, I mean, when we went from the 2.0 to the 3 and 4.0 cameras, like that zoom increase was awesome. Now we've got even more zoom in it, and now we've got 4K resolution, which has kind of become the new standard, I think, right? So that's awesome, and that's also got the same Wi-Fi that the 4.0 had?
We got an upgrade on our Wi-Fi. So just like the 4.0, it does connect the Wi-Fi to your phone. You don't need cell service. We get that question a lot. So out in the woods, share your hunt right from the tree stand or the blind, wherever you're at. This Wi-Fi will do Facebook Live videos now. So you can literally hunt live with your Tactacam, and you don't need a cell phone out or a buddy there filming you live. You can do it right from your Tactacam.
I just need to make sure I make a good shot if I'm going to be doing that.
Right. Exactly. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's awesome. So what about this mounting bracket that I see here? Is that something that's new for this year?
So Ben,
or are you guys just teasing me with this?
It's a little bit of a teaser, but it's a real mount. So, no, Ben, the dude who started Tactacam, the brains behind the operation, he does all kinds of crazy stuff all the time. He's testing stuff. That's what this is. But this is actually our Picatinny rail mount that goes under your scope. So there's a new rage with guys filming with crossbows now. There's not a great place to mount a weapon camera.
I have this mount on my crossbow right now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. And so the problem with crossbow scopes is typically you'd mount a gun mount to your scope tube. Crossbow scopes are typically way compact, so we just don't have that option, right? So we actually created a mount that you can use on your crossbow underneath the scope. So that's what this would do. It extends the camera out to the side, allows you to film right off the crossbow, right off the Picatinny rail mount.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Well, guys, there you have it. New from Tactacam this year, the 5.0. So what was the zooming at? 8 times zoom, right?
8 times zoom, yes.
So we got 8 times zoom, 4K resolution, and image stabilization built right into the camera. What's the retail cost going to be on that?
So the retail on the 5.0 is going to be $429.99.
Okay, and then let's talk a little bit more about the wide version, right? So it's, you know, similar to the standard point of view camera that we would all use as like a second angle to film the hunter.
That's the idea, but not quite. So ours, it just brings the scope of the image to 120 degrees. So if you compared it side by side with just about every other point of view camera out there, you're still going to be zoomed in closer than normal, and you have your 8 times zoom option as well. The only difference is it allowed us to make that focal point a lot closer to the lens, so that way when it's up in your face here, it's not blurry, doesn't get distorted. And then it also allows you to go kind of out to the side a little bit more. So for me, I'm a huge kayak fisherman. I love to go out to Virginia in the saltwater and do some kayak fishing, so I can get both sides of the boat on the same image, whereas the regular camera is going to look more, you know, like we're looking like this, so you get more peripheral on it.
Right, but it's not going to have that fisheye type view that we're used to seeing, which is actually probably a good thing, right? Yep. So awesome. So if I buy if you buy a wide version, it'll also do the 8 times zoom. Is it?
Everything's the same, just a different lens.
Okay, awesome. Well, guys, there you have it. New from Tactacam for this year. Fitz, do we have any questions? Anybody we need to respond to?
To a phone, to Facebook? So through the Wi-Fi, you just, I'll show you actually.
So from my experience anyways, I connect my camera to my phone,
Yep.
right, which has an app, and then it allows me to basically control all the media that's on the SD card in my camera. So I can download the images right to my phone,
Exactly.
and then once they're on my phone, they're just like any other photo or video. I could do whatever I want to do with it. Is that
Facebook, wherever you want to put it? Yep, absolutely.
How about like a Facebook live streaming? How's that going to work?
So it's going to be the same concept, right? You're going to be able to connect to Facebook, the app through there, and then once your camera's connected to Wi-Fi, you'll have the option to connect that through your phone through the app.
That's pretty cool. Todd's going to live stream all of his hunts next year. Every one of them. We're going to get to see all 200 trips to the stand where he doesn't shoot a deer in Illinois again.
Isn't that great?
You gotta love it, right?
Awesome.
Maybe the first year that he's beat me, so it's okay. It's all good.
Hey, everyone's got to win every once in a while, Todd. I'll get you a participation trophy, buddy. Don't worry.
That's all I need.
On 2 bucks I shot this year, I had a combined probably 35 inches of antlers. So, I mean, if that tells you anything, you guys are doing better than I am, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Awesome. Well, Aaron, hey, man, we appreciate you guys having us over here. If you guys want to learn more about the new Tactacam, of course, you can check out their website, Tactacam.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned. We're going to have more awesome live streaming as the day continues from ATA 2018.